How does the wealthiest person in your life make money? Sold company to Google, and now the interest off of that is millions per year. Pest control company. I guess the business kind of sucks, and so his local competitors over the last 4 decades all just sold to him or closed up shop because their kids didn't want to take the reins. Over time, he basically acquired all the business in the area, including contracts from universities and pro sports teams. His kids now also don't want to take over the family biz. I know a few dudes who joined Nvidia in 2017 and are still there. Not sure of their wealth, but it's gotta be in 8 figures by now. They're in their mid-30s. Wealthiest couple I know include a dermatologist specializing in Mohs surgery, very highly reimbursed, and a radiation oncologist. They probably bring in several million a year. Late 30s/early 40s. Another guy I know owns a private urology practice and he's in his 60s, probably worth mid-high 8 figures by now. It was my grandmother. She was a frugal old lady, but damn did she know how to invest. When she passed, we saw all the investments she had in things we had never heard of and were impressed. Inherited. Grew a little family-owned service shop into 150-plus global location dealership group. She was on The Apprentice and used that to launch a career in high-level real estate. I hate this woman, to be clear. Most of the millionaires I know personally solved real problems building software around them, and then worked hard for a decade onwards to turn that into a successful business. They are an actuary. Bold of you to assume I have wealthy people in my life. Living a very cheap lifestyle the first 40 years of his life, then invested into a house with the intent to renovate and flip it, but then '08 happened, so put it up for rent instead. Prices of houses went down so hard that he bought a couple more from the bank. They were selling them far below market price as a panic reaction. Renovated and rented them out for 15 years, and then sold them all for 4 to 5 times the price of what he bought them for. The wealthiest people I know all started businesses and are risk takers. He started a parkour gym, didn't actually train anyone, took all the money and ran to start a faith-based investment business. Inheritance. You cannot beat old money. There are no particularly wealthy people in my life. In fact, I'm probably the most financially well-off out of anybody in my social circle, and I wouldn't say I'm particularly wealthy either. I make my money by working 9 to 5 at a stable job. Worked at least 15 hours a day, 6 days a week. Lots of overtime, bought stock in the company we worked for, had a side business landscaping, paid someone to do the labor part. Became an ophthalmologist and opened a private laser surgery clinic. Joined a union young. Worked hard to learn a trade and stuck with it to climb in one company. Not super wealthy, but very comfortable, and retirement will be comfortable, not glamorous. Born into wealth, own a lot of property. Really boring stuff usually, like owning an office furniture business. Owns a chain of luxury hotels. One of the wealthiest families I know just got lucky. They came to the States and worked for a lady with no family. She sold them a house for practically nothing. They now own multiple properties they rent out to pay off the mortgages. Right place, right time. Grandpa started a billion-dollar uniform company. Shop rags, rugs, soap, uniforms, cleaning supplies. Nice people though. They were a financial advisor and then started their own business in that field. He's an attorney.